Hey guys, today on Aden's World, we're going to be heading back to the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. And welcome back to another Heroes Awakening episode. So today guys, we're going to be making our way to Gerudo Village. Let's head in and get started. Alright guys, so here we are near Lurlin Village. So in the previous video that I did of this game, we got the Island Lobster shirt, which is the iconic shirt from The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker. So it's definitely an awesome thing to have, and not only that, is that it also gives us a little bit of heat resistance, which we are definitely going to need in the Gerudo Desert. So now, let's teleport over to Sky Island right here. We're going to go to this shrine. Alright guys, so here we are at this shrine in the Great Sky Island. So the reason why I came here is because we need to make our way in that direction over there, so that we can reach the a Sky Island that's nearby to the Gerudo Canyon Skyview Tower. So this is the way you're going to, this is the place you're going to need to go. You're going to need to go here to this Sky Island, and then I believe the Gerudo Canyon Skyview Tower is right around here. So first thing we're going to need to do is we're going to need to summon ourselves a flying machine. So the island we need to get to is right over there, and I don't believe we'll make it on our current stamina wheel. Yeah, I don't think we'll make it unless we have... Nope, we don't have any stamina recovery things. So we're going to need to spawn in our flying machine. So we're going to need 5 fans and 1 steering stick to do this. And then 1 steering stick like that. So now we auto build with this. There we go. Now let's place it right there. And then since we have the max battery upgrade, where we have a total of 16 full batteries, because we supercharged the 8 we already had. So you could still use, I believe, this Zonai charge to get extra battery power. Actually, it doesn't seem like you can. But you could definitely use a large Zonai charge to supercharge your batteries for a short amount of time. Now let's make our way there. Alright, so we are almost there. So one thing with this flying machine that I have here is that there is no way to go down except for if you run out of battery, or if you hop out of this the control stick. So we're almost there to that island. So we're gonna fall down there, and then we're gonna make our way over to the Skyview Tower, which is in that direction. Alright, so here we are, we're right above the center of this Sky Island. Now we'll stay right about here. And then we should start falling right now. Alright, here we are on the Sky Island. So now that we're here, the direction we're going to need to go is we're going to need to go towards that Skyview Tower right there that is pinned by the blue marker. So that's what we're going to need to do. And then I believe there's also a geoglyph. Yep, there's a geoglyph right there we're going to need to check out. while we're there. So now let's go over in this direction. So let me just get Ultra Hand so we can rotate this. And then we're going to face right in that direction so that we can make it over to the Skyview Tower. And let's also have Recall on just in case the thing tries to fly away on its own without us in it. So now let's take off and let's make our way to the Skyview Tower. Alright guys, for some reason our flying machine completely just left us right there. And I have no idea why. So, it's way down there somewhere, so we're gonna just glide the rest of the way to the Skyview Tower. And one thing I did forget to mention is that you're gonna need, frost armor for at least these, archaic warm greaves, while you're flying over the Gerudo at night, because it's extremely cold at night and it's extremely hot during the day, so that's what you're going to need. So you don't necessarily need a flying machine to make it to the Skyview Tower, but it's just that I don't have that much stamina, so it's easier for me to just use a flying machine. Alright, so we're almost there to the Skyview Tower. So we only have a little bit of stamina left, but we're almost over land. Here, so another thing we could do is we can also turn it out to the ground map, which we don't have just yet. Never mind. Alright, so now let's fall right here. And then we need to glide just a little bit more over here. There we go. So now there seems to be a elevator over here. Oh. Ooh, spicy pepper. Alright. So let's see what's up. Hello there. So you came to see the Skyview Tower too? It's a bit late to be working, isn't it? I hate to break it to you, but the Skyview Tower is out of order. I'm here to fix it, but unfortunately, the elevator is broken too. I can't get up to the tower to make the repairs. Do you see the metal bit up there? There used to be a platform attached to that, and if you added enough weight, it would go down and I would go up. But the platform is gone. There's nothing attached to the metal bit, so I'm stuck down here. Okay, so I wish I knew of some way to get to the top. So one thing we do have is we have Ascend, and then we can help that guy get to the top of the Skyview Tower. Let's see here. Is there any way we can ascend? There might be a way over here that we can ascend. There we go. Now I believe we can ascend the rest of the way. Or we could just climb this. It makes it easier. Nice. Now that we're up here... Oh, here we go. This is perfect to help the guy. Alright, so now let's rotate this like that, and then we'll attach that metal block there, and then we'll rotate this once again, and then attach this final metal block. Nice. Now, we need to rotate it like this, and then attach all these metal blocks to the bottom of this. Nice. Now let's speak to the guy once again. Are you the one who got the elevator working? You're amazing. I'll get to work fixing the Skyview Tower right away. Uh-oh. The drive assembly mechanism is stuck, probably from all the hot hours of day here. But if I swap out those parts for heat-resistant ones, yes, it worked. Thanks to you, I can fix the Skyview Tower. Please, take this for your trouble. Alright, so he gave us some chili steamed mushrooms. That gave us heat resistance from 5 minutes. That's really good. If you're heading to the desert, make sure you can protect yourself from the heat. It can get dangerous out there. Alright. So now let's activate the Skyview Tower. Now let's get the map data. Alright, so we just got a massive area of the map unlocked. So I don't remember the Gerudo Desert being that big, but maybe it was in Breath of the Wild. So it seems like we need to go to Gerudo Village. And it seems like the sky map updated too. There's a bunch of stuff in the Gerudo sky, including that maze thing over here. Like, I'm not sure what this is. So now let's continue on. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go over here to this geoglyph over here. Alright guys, so we made it over to the geoglyph, and here is the tier. Yup. Alright, so you just gotta look for like a shape like this, and then tier should be right in it. So now I'm going to put the coordinates on the screen. And now let's watch the cutscene.
Allow me to offer you my deepest apologies. On behalf of the Gerudo, for taking so long to accept your repeated invitations. It is our desire to be accepted into the protective embrace of your kingdom. To serve it faithfully.
A welcome appeal, Ganondorf. I will accept your vow of fealty to the Kingdom of Hyrule. I understand that a single male is born to the Gerudo every 100 years. Receiving such an appeal from you, a hero to his people and a king by birth, well, it is truly reassuring.
It is my honor. When your Zonai ancestors first descended upon these lands long, long ago, they must have seemed to be gods. And now you rule as king, and have taken a Hyrulean woman as your wife. Your Majesty has certainly risen above your admirable lineage. Most impressive. It is unfortunate that the noble Zonai no longer grace this world with their presence. All except you and your sister, that is.
Even if something were to happen to me, both my kingdom and the peace it brings, these will endure for generations to come. Your actions today are appreciated, Ganondorf. I look forward to your future endeavors. You may leave.
Your Majesty.
King Roru, I believe that man's heart holds many dark ambitions. Just his name, even that, it gives me pause.
I am well aware of his evil nature. For that reason, and others, I want him close. It will be easier to keep an eye on him. There is nothing to worry about.
Okay.
Alright guys, so that was very interesting, especially since hold on, let me just get out of this cult area so that we stop losing health. So guys, one thing I've noticed from that cutscene that's definitely very interesting is that they mentioned that Ganondorf was from the Gerudo. And in Ocarina of Time, as far as I played, I know that they also mentioned that Ganondorf was from the Gerudo, and also he is doing the same thing he was doing in Ocarina of Time, where he was still following orders from the king, which is interesting because Ganondorf is obviously the bad guy from all of the Zelda games. So we're gonna have to see a little bit more on that as we keep finding more of those geoglyphs. So I believe I counted the geoglyphs, and I believe we have 7 of them missing. And now that we've collected that last one, now we have 6. So there's 6 more around the map that we have not yet discovered. Then we will watch them all and find out the true story, which will be very good before we actually head to the castle and fight the final boss, which I believe that's where the final boss battle will be. But either way, this shrine is called Hidden Metal. Let's see what we need to do here. So we probably need to oh, okay. So we probably need to go here. I need to connect this there. Oh. That's all we need. Is that all we needed? No, I think we need to fuse this with this. Nice. And then also one thing we need to do is we need to use recall on this, that we can go up. Alright, there we go. So now let's go right here and connect this right here to this. So I believe we need to use recall on this one to hold it in place for a moment. Alright, there we go. So now that made a platform for us to ascend through. It was a bit challenging to see what you're doing with those two metal orbs over there because of such a narrow space. But yeah. So all you gotta do is put the first one into recall, and then you attach the other one while the other one is floating in the air. So now what do we need to do here? So it seems like there's some sort of power line here that we need to connect. So of course we're gonna have to do something to fuse this with the other one. So can we lift this? No. Alright, let's see here. Oh, right, guys. So I have not tried this yet. But it seems like this we can remove. And that means nice. So yeah, you literally gotta try everything in these shrines. So that's one thing with these shrines. You literally gotta try absolutely everything. So now let's get our light of blessing. Alright. So now we have 3 of them. So we got the other 2 from doing other things in the world. I don't really remember which shrines we did to get those, but it's good that we have 3 right now so that we can get ourselves the final segment of stamina that we need, or we could get our last heart. But then again, usually after you get the clear one of these regional phenomena missions, you usually get one for free by completing the temple. Now let's go right here. What happened to the Gerudo Canyon stable? One thing we can do is we could use this torch. Nice. So then we can use this right here to open the that area. Then we can do the same over here. Oh wow, we got so much food items in here. Roasted acorn. Yeah, we got so much food stuff in here. This is insane. Alright, so we still didn't finish everything. So we could probably just break the rest of these with the rock hammer. We could get the actual stuff from them. Alright, so we got an acorn. And now we can break the rest of these. Nice. That's really good what we got there from those things. Because now we got a bunch of... we got 20 baked apples. Which is amazing. And it's definitely going to be able to help us. So now let's activate this thing over here. What's this? Let's add it to the Hyrule Compendium. This is a wooden mop. Nice. Now let's speak to this person. Oh, good job making it in here. I mean, it surprises you came all this way, but the stable has closed its doors for good. Thanks to this extreme weather, almost no one rides through here. We get very few visitors of any sort. Making things worse, Princess Zelda gave the order that everyone had to stay away from our well. But we need that water, not to mention the mushrooms that grow inside it. Alright, so, we can go to Kara Bazaar, which is, I believe the oasis between the, between here and the, Gerudo village. Okay, wait, huh? All that junk is gone? I wasn't sure what you were up to, truth to be told, but clearly it was all part of masterfully removing that junk. Thank you. Alright. Alright. Okay. Welcome to Gerudo Canyon Stable. You, sir, had the honor of being the very last guest the stable will ever have. And that, your customer, deserves commemoration in the form of 1 pony point. Alright. That's good. Oh, I forgot about those. The Stable Association sent us those frames a while back. They just sorta got buried under all the junk. They're even nicer than I thought. Maybe a little art on the walls would be nice, so the stable's final days don't have to be so lonely. Alright, so now what do we need to do here? Alright. Okay, so let's see. There's a local attraction nearby, Spectacle Rock. To check your map, the place is famous. And a traveler told me that while they were flying over Spectacle Rock, they glanced down and saw it smiling. Alright, so he seems to want a specific picture. Alright, so let's see what the second one is, so we can add the quest to our quest log. Alright, so a picture of the giant sword stuck into a peak in the Gerudo Highlands. Alright. So now we have 2 side quests, so we need to get those 2 pictures. But now we're gonna need to actually head on our way over here. Wait, should we make some stuff? We should probably take some chill shrooms and make them into something that will help us be protected from the heat in Gerudo Desert. Because even though we do have this heat resistance, sure, I don't think that's going to be all we need. So now let's take 5 of these chill shrooms and make it into something. Nice. So now we got heat resistance, the 2-level heat resistance for 12 minutes 30 seconds. So the high level heat resistance. That's really good. Now let's make our way over here. And there seems to be some of the sun shrooms over here. And now we can glide down here. Alright, so there seems to be a Korok right here. I would help him, but we gotta go get to what has happened over there. There's a shrine right there. Let's pin that. And then there's this right here, which is another shrine we should probably go to. So real quick, let's remove this pin from up here so we can use that to mark that area over there. Now let's speak to this Gerudo person right here. Alright. Let's see. She says, I'm busy trying to figure out how I'll get back to Gerudo Town. Gerudo Town? It's a bit hard to see it right now because of the sand shroud covering the desert. Look far in the distance. Do you see that shrine peeking out above the sand shroud? That's where Gerudo Town is. Shrines like that one appeared all over the world after the upheaval. Luckily for me, too, if that one hadn't shown up, I'd completely lost sight of the town. Of course, it's really hard to see inside the sand shroud, so it might be impossible to reach town even with a sand seal. Alright, so let's see here. Let's speak to this person. Alright. So, if you're interested in sand seals, then you're in the right place. Sand seals are animals that can cruise easily through the desert, and this shop is where we rent them to travelers. Many travelers embark on journeys into the desert only to discover how quickly their feet sink into the dunes. Alright, so if you're thinking of crossing the desert, you should make it easy on yourself and go sand seal surfing instead. Renting a sand seal costs 20 rupees, or if you're interested in a sleigh seal, a sand seal with a carrier is 50 rupees. Alright, now let's rent a regular one because it is, I believe, only 20. There we go. So now let's probably swap shields so that we don't ruin this one. Let's go over to this old wooden shield. There we go. Now let's make it over here to Karakara Bazaar. We could actually help that Korok actually, probably. Because we could buy a sand seal with the sleigh. But there we go. Now let's activate that. There we go. Now let's head in this shrine real quick and complete it. Alright, so this shrine is called a sliding device. Alright, so I see why it's called that, because they're using sleds here. We need to watch out for those so that we don't take damage. So now let's take this. Alright, hold on. Now let's rewind time on this sled. Nice, so now let's hop off and go over here. So I forgot this sledge actually worked really well on sand. Now let's go here. Let's take this. Let's attach it right here. And then for fans, we need to go over there. So we need to place this right here so that we could cross and reach that. So the sand is very deep in here. So if that's the way the Gerudo Desert is, then we'll only be able to travel via one of these things or a sand seal. Alright, so now let's grab ourselves a fan. And then now let's put these 2 fans on this thing. Nice. Alright, so we probably need to put it in the sand first. Alright, there we go. Now let's make our way over here. So yeah, having 2 fans on this thing makes it really fast. Now let's take this with us, because we're probably going to need it again. Alright, so we got 10 arrows. That's good. And now let's rotate this. And then put it right over there. That we can use it again. Alright, so it doesn't seem like we can use that one again. But either way, we can still build a basic sled out of these. So now we can compare how fast it is. The difference in speed between 1 fan and having 2 fans. Alright, there we go. So now let's go. So yeah, definitely 1 fan is slower, I believe. But 2 fans is definitely much better. Alright, so we got our 4th light of blessing. That's really good. So now we can get ourselves the final segment of stamina that we need to make 2 full stamina wheels. So now here we are in Kara Kara Bazaar. So what's this? Man, I would buy this so that we have all the heat resistance we need. But it's 450 rupees. That's a lot of money. So, we can go in here and see what we could sell. Alright, so there's some arrows right here that we could buy. We could buy some of this. Alright, so let's see what we can sell. Alright, so now, so the best thing we could sell is actually, sapphires way better than rubies. So we could sell like, that's 2 sapphire and then we'll sell 1 ruby. Now we should have plenty of money to buy the thing we want. So actually, we could sell 2 rubies and get some extra money. Now we can buy that thing over here that gives us the extra heat resistance. Now let's buy this. Alright, let's buy it. And now we have something that will give us the extra heat resistance that we need. Now let's equip that and equip our regular Hylian trousers once again. So this is a bit of a weird combination for our Gerudo exploration set, but it should do. And okay, let's speak to this guy.
Ew. Oh.
Alright. So, the higher you go, the thinner the shroud gets, so we Rito can soar right over it. For us, it's a little more than a sandy fog. Alright, so sand shroud. Alright, so the thick layer of sand over the desert. So, should you be caught in it, not only will it obscure your vision, but it will also make your compass go haywire. Thanks to that updraft over there. However, the oasis is secure. I've never been inside a sand shroud myself. We Rito can simply fly over it. Alright? So now, we could go over here and we could paraglide over it, I guess. Alright, so now let's go as far as we can. We actually need to climb this. So yeah, our map is not showing us anything right now. Alright. Now let's go over here. We can't really see anything in here. Alright, so we're in the desert rift. Alright, so I believe we need to go in this direction. Yeah, I think I see. Yeah, there's the pin right there. Alright, so let's see what these are. This is a volt fruit. So now let's actually take a picture of this so we can add it to the Hyrule Compendium. Nice. So now let's make our way. Oh, here we go. What is that thing? Alright, so we got a picture of whatever that thing is. And now we need to go over here. And let's make our way to Gerudo Village before we encounter any more of those monsters over there, because that seems to be a new one. Alright, here we go. So yeah, that sandstorm over there definitely seems like Gerudo Town is completely empty. But yeah, we need to get up to the shrine up there so we can complete it and get a waypoint set. We can warp to it whenever we want. So, let's ascend. Alright. There we go. Now we should be right up here with the... Okay. So I guess we gotta ascend one more time here. Nice. Now let's activate this shrine and complete it real quick. Alright, so this was called Buried Light. Now let's take this fan. And then we probably need to use this to clear away these sand dunes. Yeah. This works somewhat like the gust bellows for Skyward Sword. Alright, so there's just a chest right there. Any other sand dunes? Nope. Now let's put that right there. And open this chest. Alright, so we got a small key. Now let's unlock this door. And then we need to get this fan. Okay, so there's this guy right here. Now let's uncover this. What is that thing? Nice. Wait, our fused item to our master sword is missing. I think I know what we should do. So, this gives 15 attack power boost. This gives 25. We can go here, and we have a bunch of these, so we can use one of these construct 3 horns and fuse it to our master sword. Nice. Now it has a very interesting look whenever you swing it. So I have no idea what this thing is. Unless it's a light bulb. It could definitely be that. But now let's go over here and get rid of the sand dune. Okay. It seems like there's something here. Yup. Wow, that is super effective against soldier constructs. And then a fan guster. We probably need this. We could probably just drop this torch for a second, pick up this fan guster, and then we could try it out here. Alright, so now let's take this, put it right here. Alright, there we go. Now let's clear this away. Nice. Now that opened that door right there. Now let's collect whatever it gives us. We got 10 arrows. So now let's get rid of this. Whoa, that is cool. So let's drop this because we don't need it right now. We can always make another one. But definitely our torch is definitely more important than that fan sword. But definitely that is a cool fuse that I probably would not have thought about. Now we need to let's see here. Seems like we gotta send up there, and what is that? So it seems like we need to ascend up here first. And then we need to go over here and fight this guy. Nice. We also got 5 arrows. That's really good. So another thing we're going to need to do is we're going to need to clear away this. So I believe this is a... What is that? This is a fan right here. So let's activate it. And then we'll use it to clear away the sand. Wow. Okay, so I'm not entirely sure what we can use that light for. Unless these things have something to do with light. Let's take a look here. Oh yeah, these things definitely have something to do with light. Alright, so that seems to be the right way we need to have the light aiming. So then, let's go over here. And then now we can take this and reflect the light onto this thing. Nice. So it seems like that is like a light sensor or something. But now let's finish this shrine. Alright, so now we got a light of blessing. Alright, so now what we need to do is we need to go down here and check out whatever this is.
Oh.
What? Bo? Did you come here to escape the sand shroud? Well, you've reached the entrance to the Gerudo shelter. But I cannot allow any boat to pass through this door.
Oh.
Oh, you never heard that word? Bo means man in Gerudo. There's a custom, really more of a law, that we Gerudo follow.
Hmm? Oh. Oh. Ah. Ah.
Alright, so...
Oh.
Alright, so it seems like we can't go in there, but I understand now why the Gerudo won't let any men into the town. Probably because of what happened with Ganondorf. So now that makes sense. So let's... Ooh, what's this?
No. Ah.
Alright, so,
Oh.
she says it's been some time, swordsman. It's alright. This one has the chief's permission to enter, and he's welcome to visit any of the shops and businesses. Spread the word. Let everyone know this is the case.
Oh.
For you to come all this way, enduring the strange storm that plagues us, you must have some important news to share.
Hmm?
The Princess of Hyrule is still missing? We had heard of the events at Hyrule Castle, but things are dire indeed. Still, swordsman, I mean Link, I am impressed you made it here through the storm that surrounds Gerudo Town. The sand shroud settled on us some time ago. We set out patrols to try to determine what was causing it, but a swarm of monsters, creatures called Gyptos, suddenly appeared, attacked our troops, and forced us to retreat. The Gyptos have even made their way into the town. As a result, everyone was evacuated to the shelter for their safety. Alright? So, this is all to say that although I wish I could help you search for the princess, now is not a good time. Lady Riju is currently training. She is trying to become strong enough to save us from this disaster. If you are hoping to speak with Lady Riju, you should visit the ruins to the north. Alright, so it seems like we need to go in this direction over here. So we could get there probably on foot, but it's probably not a good idea considering that there's supposedly a bunch of monsters like the one we saw. Wait, then again, let's check. Yep, that's probably one of those monsters. So now let's actually delete a couple of these pictures. Because we don't need all of these. I'm going to keep that one. And then we'll delete this one too. So now let's go like that. And so this is Moth Gibdo. So yeah, if that is our case right there, that's not a good idea. Let's see, what can we buy here? Chill Shroom, Zap Shroom. There's a couple different mushroom things we could buy. We could buy a single Hylian rice or rock salt. There's arrow times 10 for 35 rupees a piece. So we currently have 74 rupees. Alright, so if we buy all of these, it's going to be 70 rupees. So we're going to be, so we're only going to have 70 left. So we're only going to have around 70 rupees left. So we're going to need to get some more money. But of course, we're definitely going to need these arrows for sure. Alright, so we actually have 83 left. So that's still good, but let's see. Is there any sort of secret passageway? Oh, here's a goddess statue. Alright, so let's get ourselves a stamina vessel. Alright, so we got a stamina vessel, and now we have a full 2 stamina wheels. Okay, so let's see here. Secret passageway. Ooh, this looks pretty cool. Yeah, this looks like a secret passageway. Bright Bloom Seeds. Valley of Silent Statues. Alright, so this seems to be, for sure, some sort of secret passageway. So see, like, these things also are sort of falling apart, so we gotta be careful with that. Oh, another mirror thing. Alright, so let's see what we can do here with these. There's something right there. There's some light right there. We're gonna have to fire a bomb arrow at this. Nice. Now we got a bunch of light. So now, we could probably use some of this. Alright, so that gave us some arrows. And then for those mirror things, I don't see any more. But I guess we'll have to just leave this like that until we can find some more of those mirrors. There's a pot right there. There's some ore deposit. Here's another bomb flower. 2 bomb flowers. Nice. Nice. Now let's go in this direction. Ooh. Alright, there we go. So, how do we fight these guys? Like, how do we even attack those? We have like no power against those things. Alright, so we gotta just escape that, and we need to find some more of those reflecting things. Alright, so one thing I want to try is to try to move this mirror on its own. See if we can get the light to reflect onto these. Oh yeah, there we go. Alright, so that opened to give us something. And then if we go over here, we could probably aim at this one too. And now let's see. So are there any over here? Wait, those mirrors? No, those are just rocks. So I think that's all of them. Now let's just drop this mirror right here. And then we'll go right here. Okay. So now let's go over to this one. Alright, so it seems like there's a fan right here. So let's pull this out. And then activate this fan. Alright, another mirror. This is what we need right here. Now let's take this. Let's put it at an angle that it should hit this thing from. Oh, right, there we go. So now I have a little contraption over there that is holding the other thing up, which should let us activate this. Nice. So now we could drop that right there, and then we could go over to this. Alright, so here's a like. An electric like. Alright, so one thing I do want to do is I want to take a picture of this. Alright, so first we need to dodge that, and then we can take a picture of it. Nice. A shock like is what that's called. So, nice. Yeah, these likes are no match for us anymore because of the Master Sword. Alright, so we got a Gerudo sword thing. So it's not very powerful, so we'll leave that. And then we'll take these arrows and see what we get here. So now we got some topaz. Alright, so I believe we have to go in this direction. Once again, towards those monsters. Even though they seem pretty much impossible to beat, I think we should try hitting them with fire. We currently have 104 arrows, so let's try to hit them with fire. Alright. Alright, so we got a Gipto. What? 40 fuse attack power. Alright, so we're unfusing the thing we have on our Master Sword right now. And we're fusing one of those Gipto bones to it. Wow. Alright, so first thing we're gonna do right now is we're gonna destroy the fused material on the Master Sword, and then we're gonna put one of those Gipto bones on it. Alright, so now let's put that on the floor right there. And then let's fuse it to the Master Sword. So now our Master Sword is doing, I believe 70 damage. Which is insane amount of damage. So first off, before we leave, let's get some Luminous Stone. And we could definitely use Yunobo because our thing is about to break. So now let's use Yunobo. Perfect. And here is another one of these things. And I forgot that we could probably just use Yunobo. Where is he? Alright, he's over there on the stairs. On the ramp. So now if we use Yunobo, we can now get this guy no problem. Alright, so one thing I just noticed is that the Gypto bones have barely any durability. So we're gonna have to fuse something better to the Master Sword. Like another Soldier Construct 3 Horn. So I guess those are probably really good for arrows. But not good for actually fusing onto a sword. So apparently that path actually took us right to where we needed to go, which is convenient. Oh, there's Riju, I think. Hydromelon. Alright, so that's good. Let's pick up a couple of those. Now let's go speak to Riju.
Missed again. Can't hit my mark. Won't do anyone any good. It's you. This changes things. I didn't expect to see you here. But then, you always show up in unusual times. Oh.
So Hyrule Castle rose up into the sky. Zelda vanished right in front of you. And now you've come here looking for clues. Link, I understand how you're feeling. Zelda is a dear friend to me as well. I will do anything in my power to help you. But to do that, I need to bring a quick resolution to a problem we Gerudo are facing. I am sure you've noticed that the desert is even more difficult to cross than usual. That's thanks to this unusual sand shroud. It appeared around the same time the events at Hyrule Castle took place. It has blanketed the whole desert, including our town. And not long after that, swarms of monsters we never seen before began attacking. We're calling them Gyptos. Physical attacks don't work well against them. They're slow, but they still make investigating the sand shroud difficult. Were you watching just now? I've been practicing striking that dummy over there with lightning. If I can aim the lightning well, I think it may be an effective weapon against the Gyptos. But this technique is unrefined. I recently discovered it and it still needs more practice. I want to master this power so I can use it to defeat the Gyptos. If I could do that, we can investigate the source of the sand shroud and search for Zelda as well. Link, will you help me with my training? I think I can use your arrows to help me aim my lightning strikes. Fire one at that dummy over there. Alright, let's do that. So actually, we need to swap our bow first. Let's go here to a soldier's bow. So now, Riju's profile has been added. So I guess we got it. So I guess her profile has been added to the character list. But now let's try out her power.
Ooh.
Ha, there we go. Now let's try something a little trickier. Aim for those dummies over there. Maybe we can hit them all with a single lightning strike? Here's an idea. Don't try to hit a specific dummy. Instead, aim for the area in the middle of all three, like right around where that rock is jutting out. Oh, but keep in mind that the farther away a target is from me, the longer it will take me to build up the energy to hit it. Alright? Now, let's aim for that rock right there. Oops. Alright, so let's try that again. Nice. Yes. I'm getting the hang of it now. The Gyptos don't stand a chance against this power.
Oh?
I can't thank you enough for your help, Link.
Oh?
What? What was that?
Hmm.
It didn't sound like any noise the sand shroud has made, that's for sure. You heard that too, right? It was... Chief. We received word that a swarm of Gyptos are attacking Kar Bazaar. Alright? Link, we need to head to Kar Bazaar at once. I must ask for your help once again. My lightning and your guiding arrows make us a formidable pair. Do you remember Kar Bazaar? It's the oasis northeast of Gerudo Town. Let's show those Gyptos what we're made of. Alright, let's do that. So we need to first get there. So let's go back through the cave so that we don't take any more freeze damage. Actually, I just remembered that we have a shrine right here. Let's go over there. Don't let any more Gyptos get close. Alright, so that seems like a really powerful move. Sorry to keep everyone waiting, but I'm here now, and we're going to wipe all the Gyptos out at once. Follow me. Link, don't let me down. Alright, these monsters stand no chance. Alright, so now we need to actually get these Gypto guys. Alright, so we need to get this guy now. Alright, so there's, oh, here's something. There we go. Now there also seems to be some Gyptos right over there. Is that it? Alright, there we go.
Bulyara, well done holding the line until we were able to get here. Now that we know the Gyptos are susceptible to lightning, this gives us a major advantage.
Huh.
that Zelda? That's bad. Real bad. Gerudo Town is in danger. Zelda, wait! She was heading directly toward those tornadoes. And if more Gibdos are hiding in the storm... Uliara, we need to get back now. Link, we're going on ahead. I'll meet you in town.
Alright, so guys, that is awesome that now we got Riju's power. So Riju's power is awesome, especially since we can aim it with our arrows without having to, like, do this with our sword like the way it was with our Bosa's Fury. But it would be really cool if, it somehow added a feature in this game. Oh no. Gibdos are coming back. The Blood Moon. Wow, that looks awesome. Alright, now that looks cool. Looks cooler. Alright, there we go. So it seems like the Blood Moon rose once again.
When the glow of the blood-stained moon shines upon the land, the aimless spirits of slain monsters return to flesh. The world is threatened once again.
Alright. So guys, that is going to be it for today's video. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell button so you'll never miss out another video on Aden's World. So, real quick, which picture am I going to keep? I think we're going to stick with this one. So now we're going to delete that one and that one. So guys, if you would like to check out the rest of our Heroes Awakening series, I'll leave a link to it in the description below, along with the rest of our Tears of the Kingdom videos. But anyway guys, we will see you next time on Aden's World.